Yes.
No, it's not backwards.
Uh, it
It's
does not
not.
look flipped to me. Wait, am I not why are we I don't need to watch the stream, do I? I'm just gonna be in the server. Oh, who cares? I have yet to see the map veto. Hell yeah. Now, I don't know how to read this because I don't know who did first map bans, but oh wait, no, it just shows really weirdly on the graphic. So Sus banned Abyss. Seal banning Ascent is really funny since that was the one map we destroyed them on. AG taking their only round then. But we move on. And then Lotus pick on Sus. I don't know if I particularly agree with this. Um, Seal have a very strong Lotus, of course, with them also getting bind. This could very quickly become a quick 2-0 on the side of Seal, though they are starting defenders, which I do believe is Seal's weaker side, both on Lotus and bind. And then Sunset Decider, not a map that I've seen either of these teams play, so that will definitely be exciting if we do get there. Yeah, Seal 100% favored here. Yeah, we played against Seal yesterday, and they did destroy us on Lotus, and that's not me just speaking from team experience. We went through their career in Rivals 2, and they've had a lot of success on Lotus and Bind specifically. We only took them to Lotus because we also believed in ours, but their amazing trap plays, especially on the side of No Vision's IGLing and Tweaker's Raze, just absolutely dominating the lobby for the vast majority of rounds, I'd say. Who is my co-host, by the way?
I haven't been around for the second season. I recognize the players' names, but I can't tell you much
Ah,
about the teams.
that's
So
fair. You're just
I will
a
just
Throw City
I
knower then.
I can give opinions on strats and what happens, but
Yes.
That's a good spot.
I also have a controller plugged in, so I might just fly around at some points to look at stuff on my screen.
Now we wait.
It does appear that Spectra isn't working. If that's fair enough. No worries. We can see the score, and that's more than enough. Now we see Nana's on the Viper. It's a very, very usual pick for her. And we're going to see the Viper wall come out. Not activated, though. Just playing it patiently here.
Chamber's getting lots of info here on C. Full control of C.
Yeah, and I think that Jiggle Speak is going to spot quite a few of the plays on the side of Seal. The spams are coming out, but doesn't quite tag anyone. Paranoia locked and ready. Doesn't catch Dan, though, and Dan hits 2 with a collapse. Single, also finding 2. And just like that, the round's over. Not much Seal could have done there except win those gunfights, and especially with the initial collat on the side of Dan with a Sheriff. Definitely going to have to roll the dice again on that one if Seal have any chance of winning these A takes.
It just felt like a lack of util came out from Seal there. They didn't do anything
Definitely.
to try and push any players off angles.
Yeah, we saw No Vision sending out the Paranoia, but with Baby Doll already being broken, Dan was just able to step back and avoid everything. And now, coming in, a fast B hit it seems. The satchels are popped, the smokes are out. Sus playing this really safe here, opting to go for a retake, finding 2 in main, it appears.
Last player standing.
Players are falling.
Out of charges.
And Azula on the flank, finishing the round off now.
Back
Dan,
to back flawless
notably,
rounds.
5 out of 8 ultimate points already for that Raze rocket. Now, Showstopper is not the best ultimate around, but it's definitely incredible on those equal buys when you can use it for zoning. And on the defense side, hopefully we'll get to see that either on the retake or even for the plant denial.
Cover going out.
Poison orb emitting toxins.
Now, seeing a bit more aggression here on the side of Nana's, but all of that is fake. The Siege comes in. It's going to trap Dan here. Unfortunately, Tweakers misses his nade. Almost managing to escape, but finally, the rifle comes in and takes him down.
And the smoke there for help just comes way too late.
Yeah. Though, it may open up something here. Never mind. Langs just finds Nuzzles through the smoke. Now, 5v3. This is going to be very hard for the defenders. A lot of the space here on the side of Seal. Azula's going to have to make a difficult choice here now with his operator. Does he save or does he try find one? And he looks like he's trying to go for the fight. The Viper Wall comes up though. Doesn't take a shot. And that's the operator. Now known. Headshots on Tweak. That's going to even it just a little bit.
30 seconds
But
left.
with Nuzzles down, there are no smokes on the side of Seal, as they've opted to go for a solo controller team comp. Gonna see pivots towards B. It's gonna be met with a Prowler, but doesn't catch anyone. Now, Seal forced to play retake.
Spike planted.
Sus, sorry, forced to play retake. See the Vice Thorns placed, but not activated. Very calm, clear here, just slicing the pie. But the Omen Smoke's going to come in. It's going to make it really hard now to get that operator out of heaven. And we see even No Vision tucked right against the corner. Oh, and moving. He finds Singu, but gets taken out by Starbit. And that is going to be the round. Azula forced to save the operator after watching his teammates fall one by one.
Good bonus there from Seal. I mean, Sus just giving away the picks early, playing a bit too fluid. They could play a bit safer there. I mean,
Yeah.
Dan's just left out on a platter in C main there. No help, no way to get out.
Rip and tear.
I'm not sure what it is, but I do hear an echo from something.
I think it's Ice Chaos.
Now we wait. Need to move my wall. Now we wait. Lighting thorn.
And now we're going to see here a 2-1-2 default here. Starting with aggression in C mound. No vision. Pushing up on A though. Going to be able to call to his team that there's not much pushed up on A. The boombot's coming out now, trying to clear the smoke. That does spot Nanas, and
Toxins going up.
it should be pretty clear here that they're the player lurking. They do love to play with their Viper Wall, and now tucked in the corner. Spotted by Nuzzles, but gets out. And Azula whiffing a very critical shot here.
Here.
See the Omen smokes coming in, baiting out the Vise Wall. No one on C side yet though. Opting to pivot towards the B side. Not much pushback on the side of Seal though, just letting them take B main as they regroup towards C. The Prowler comes out. Azula still on site by himself, just hoping to find one with the Odin. Unfortunately, misses. The Paranoid comes in. Sees to guarantee backside, but no smoke and holes. This could result in Azula finding his first kill. Still a 5v5, but not for long. Azula takes down Langsing. Pushing up, creeping, trying to find one more.
Here.
As the rest of his teammates group up in Waterfall. A Prowler coming out here. This is an amazing flank here on the side of Nanas. Pulls out the rifle, finds one, finds two! And the players are falling. It's a 1v3. He tries to pull out the Odin, but it's not enough. And now Nana's here. Just amazing timing here through B main to get a lurk on the Waterfall players. There's absolutely no awareness. Opting to put the Visor Wall on C and not having a chamber trip for B main really costed them there. Now,
I
I'm
want
not
to
sure
compliment Tweaker there, because during the round, it wasn't spotted on Ice Chaos's camp, but he actually threw a satchel to break the chamber trip. No one broke it, so the chamber trip
Why?
got broken early on, and that allowed Nanas to just sneak through B during the post plant.
That is, yeah, that's absolute amazing macro play from the side of Tweaker then. You know, a lot of these Raze players opting to go for those flashy double satchel plays, trying to farm their clips, but the satchel has for forever been one of the most versatile abilities in the game. It deals damage, it pushes players off of the bomb, it does everything you would want in like a 200 credit ability. A price point, everything it does, insane. But now we're going to see the Odin's coming out yet again, but this time on the side of Seal. And we have two of them even. After Singnu brought out the Odin, they want to give him a taste of his own medicine. We've got the Odin light up spam here, but it doesn't actually catch anyone. Oh, actually no. We see here, Singnu and Nuzzles both taken over 50 HP damage.
Face your fear!
See, just a very big C hit here coming in. It's all 5 players. Fast flanking though, getting caught by the Vise Wall. That's going to slow down the sus just a little bit, while Seal focus on clearing all of C-side. And again, opting not to smoke off halls.
Spike planted.
Caster's Curse smoke comes in just as I say that. But now, regrouping and now knowing that the Vise Wall went off. We can see Nanas find one, finds another.
Last player
The Paranoia
standing.
comes in. Looks like it's going to be flawless.
Flawless.
Starbit not able to find a single kill there.
A lovely seaside execution there with the fade on
100%.
fade ult. And even Sauce now are so worried about this mid luck that they had the Vise wall on B this round instead of putting it on A or C. It's going to make that
Yeah.
A a lot weaker if they continue doing that. But it looks like they've just put the chamber trip back this round and they're going to keep the Vise on A.
Yeah, maybe we should see Sus opt to move the chamber trip a little bit more, because having it so close leaves it open to wallbangs and the such, making it a lot easier to break. And now Azula finding one with his op, using the rendezvous to pull back, but we see trades on the side of both teams here. Now a 4v2. Seal in the man's disadvantage, but Smoke is up and bomb is unknown. Players gathering towards that A site now. No Vision trying to make a fight. He tries to make it happen, but he whiffs. He whiffs again, but he finds Signal through the smoke this time. We see Omen ult online. Vice 2 off. But on the side of Sus, still having that showstopper. And time is ticking. Only 50 seconds left. Opting to leave No Vision behind in B main with the Paranoid ult. Omen ult. Just really slowing down the gameplay here. But if they keep opening that tree door, that's definitely going to alert them to what they want to do.
30 seconds left.
I think last time here is just really unsure of what he wants to do, what he wants to make of this round. Smoke comes in, that cuts off the AWP, but Azula is holding high. Oh,
Spike
and
planted.
spotted Azula. No Vision drops Azula. The showstopper comes in. The Omen ult, that's going to avoid it.
One
he
enemy
sticks.
remaining.
But Nuzzles finds them anyway. And eventually, it was the showstopper that took them down. Seal turning a 4v2 to a 2v2, but the pressure, again, that
Team
the
A.
Ray showstopper provides, just in both zoning capability and kill potential, is just insane. Single-handedly won them that round. But that does tie up our scoreboard here. 3-3 for Sus and Seal.
I mean, Sus
it
should
looks
be
like
happy with 4 or 5 rounds on the defense half, especially.
Oh, 100%. Especially with a chamber and a raise. We can definitely see some heavy aggression on their attacker's side.
Here.
So here, no one-way coming out this round. Tweaker's forced to push back off the horn. No, Dan, sorry. Zula forced off, whiffing his op shot. That horn catches both the C players.
We're seeing really passive play here from Sus on A this round.
Yeah, trying to get rid of that chamber trip again. Seemingly spots, but he falls. Lasang, able to do. And we do see a ping here on the side of Seal. Sorry, I'm pretty sure they're aware that the Vice wall is on A. And we see here many of the players opting to go through tree. Paranoia comes in, and that's going to catch the Vice. And now it's a showstopper of their own, but Stop It takes Tweaker down. Sees
Brilliant shot.
amazing. Stop It finds another somehow, even while sees no audio, and he's trying to go for a third. He's got 4 bullets left. Amazing positioning here from Starbit. Still not fallen. No Vision finds one though.
Last player standing.
Starbit again. Just these sentinels. I thought we were playing Lotus. But no, Starbit showing single-handedly that he can hold any site. A, B, or C.
That was incredible play. I mean, especially when seized to get 2 and then still be able to help with the 3rd kill.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's exactly what you want in these Sentinel players. It's less so about the kills and more so about their survivability. Just not falling at all during that A hit. It's amazing from the side here of Sus. And now a timeout coming out from Seal.
Especially when we see that Starbit is ranked gold 1.
That is true. We do have to think about the rank sometimes in Throw City. Not everyone here is Immortal or Ascendant or even Radiant. Many fellow golds and silvers alike. I just dropped my banana on the floor. This is truly devastating. See, see, the timeout has ended, and Seal are looking to go for a heavy C execute.
But we see a B stack here from Sus. Thinking they've got some
That
kind of
is
idea.
interesting. Yeah.
Does start
Maybe-
to dissipate now.
See, Haunt coming in here very early. Dan already backing off C Mound, not wanting to fight that. And there's 4 players towards C side. See smokes coming in from both teams. The Boomer's going to clear close though.
There. Go get it.
Now Dan, a little bit confused on what's going on here with no Vice Wall or Chamber Trip. It's up to him to defend all of C-side. We see No Vision here rotating, but Prowler coming in towards B-side. Trying to just fix some pressure here. C-Door opens up. There's 3 plays towards B, but the bomb is going towards A. And Starbit's playing such a passive angle here. That Horn, though, is going to reveal a little bit of information on where this Fade is. Nana's in position. Breaking Baby Door as well. A lot of confusion here on the side of Sus. Haven't really seen much utility try re-clear anything.
30 seconds
And
left.
finally, it is a C hit. The Paranoia comes in. Dan throws a nade to stall, but the C side is now Seals.
Bit of an early nade there by Dan. Could have saved it for the plant.
Definitely.
Welcome to my
See the
world.
Viper ult coming out here. Nana is successfully able to rotate from A to C as soon as the bomb is planted. Though notably, this Viper pit does not cover the bomb. And there we go. They're going for the entry. The Fade ult comes out. Dan finds one. Nana's clearing. But it's still winnable.
Last player standing.
But not for long. Tweakers finds another. And now all on his own. Dan finds one, but again, it's the Viper ult and the Odin combination. It's so strong.
I did like that Viper ult, to be honest, from Nana's
Yeah,
there,
amazing.
because it
Covered
covers
all
all
way
the
to
choke
Waterfall.
points.
Yeah. And we did see that it was less effective of stopping the horse pushes, but unfortunately, it was only Dan playing there. Everyone else was coming in from Waterfall. Timeout seeming to be working here for Seal, and now that's going to put Sus on the eco. We see 2 rifles here, but
Toxins going up.
and a chamber ult, but still, a Guardian and a Sheriff on Singham and Starbit. It's not what you want to see. Feigning some A pressure here. That's going to cost a smoke on the side of No Vision. And just Tweaker's just aggressively walking up A main here, thinking about baiting out the Flies wall. And he does, he goes for it. That's definitely going to scare Starbit here, but no rotators on the side of Sus. In fact, it's Azula that finds the first kill as Melon aggressively walking towards C without any sort of Prowler clearance or anything. Definitely unlike Melon to just dry swing these open angles. The bomb is being claimed and we're walking towards stairs. This Viper wall giving a lot of value here, and Tweaker's going to be able to find a fight. The Paranoia dodge though, and Nanas finds Nuzzles. Now Tweaker taking out Starbit, and that's going to be a sight now. A 3v4 retake with the one-way setup.
Bring them 30
Luckily,
seconds
Dan
left.
does find Vandal here.
Spike planted. Where are
Unfortunately, this Viper Orb is going to cause quite a bit of issue. See, Singu didn't really want to go through that, but no one there to punish them. And with no A Rebel player, this is very doable. Players are dropping. The showstopper again from Dan. Choosing to hold it. Pulling out the nade.
One enemy remaining.
And Singu finds No Vision.
Obsolete.
It's all up to Lasang. It's a 2v1. Both players are low. Forced to reload. But it's an amazing retake here from the side of Sus, especially on an eco round and with the showstopper invested.
Gone here. There.
Now,
Right,
Seal's
Nana's
economy
best
isn't
attempt
the
to
worst.
play like Brock, though. Just can't get enough value.
Out
And
of
so-
ranges.
You see, the thing about Tort is not that he's a good Odin player. He's good at not pushing, and he just knows when to hold left click and when to back off. You never really see Tort aggressing with the Odin. It's always players slightly tilted, slightly angry. How are you using this Odin in pro play? This is the highest tier, and you're getting away with such a cheesy weapon. And they push. They want to punish him, but Tort, he doesn't care. But now, on Nico, Nana's already dropped. Still trying to go for a round. Tweaker pulls out the showstopper. And that's going to secure all of C, including Halls and partially Waterfall. As Starbit tries to re-clear. C's not catching anyone. And a nice little crossfire here towards Halls. Even in this 4v5, not giving up. Now, this might work in your ranked game, but at the highest level of play, these kind of big crossfires don't always work. And it's 3 players Waterfall, so it's not even going to find value, but now the lurk on Tweaker, but awareness from Nuzzles knocks him down. Still, the player's advantage towards Sus the entire game, but now it's a 1v1. Nuzzles going for a stick, but he falls to Melon. Incredible eco round execution here. Now from Seal. Just throwing punches back and forth, both of these teams. 5-5 top. The scoreboard's tied up yet again. And now with Sus on a bit of an eco, are we going to see them win a round? That's all it seems to be here. Just ecos after ecos.
I mean, Sus invested the Vise ult that round, and they got no value from it. They came and flooded in after the Vise ult had run out.
Oh, Nuzzle's aggressively pushing on no vision. And now we're going to see a Raise Nade here to push back, but Dan finds Melon. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 5v3. Tweakers taking down, trying to find revenge, but it's Nuzzles again with the 3k now. Nana's all on their own, trying to lurk a B, but now 1v3. Odin in hand, but the bomb is isolated in rubble. He walks out, but it's Nuzzles with the 4k. Amazing, amazing play. And I'm just amazed that it's literally just a thrifty after thrifty, eco after eco with these teams.
And it just looks like Seal can't counter the A push from Sus. And Nuzzles is getting on top of Rubble every single time for free and always getting that pick.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we could see a Viper Molly here try to hit that teleport just to push him off, but we are going to see some A aggression here. Whether they're going to fake that pressure or they're actually going to commit. Oh, and we see the TP coming in, but not on top this time. But doesn't matter for Nuzzles here. No vision falls yet again. Going for a spray. That is going to tag. But Melon taking out Dan. Nuzzles with the Omen ultimate. Managing to escape the claws of defeat. And now a 4v3 as Seal try to recover weapons here, but not too much to be found. An Odin and a Vandal. And with Lasang basically 1 HP here, this is going to be really hard. And the Odin gives away Nana's position on the entry. That's the bomb down as well, but swiftly picked up by Melon. Still trying to go for this A hit. As Single holds Baby Doll. They're kind of as traps here. Nuzzle's a little worried. Here's the Odin being picked up by Starbit though. And look at that. Lasang knows, but Melon drops him anyways. Fatal comes in. That's going to catch Nuzzles all alone at 1 HP.
30 seconds left.
Prowler a little bit lost. And just the pure low HP. He's going to fall for that. 2v2. Winnable on both sides here, but unfortunately, it's going to be Seal's weakest players on the retake. On the post plant, sorry. Seas comes in, doesn't catch anyone though. Uzula slowly scaling, and Singu takes down Melon. Odin, the position, completely unaware. He peeks! But Singu managing to close out, giving them a 7-5 half on defense.
Push a button. Save the day.
Nightmare, take them!
Switching
And now,
sides.
like I said before, even though this is definitely an attacker's side map, I find that Seal find a lot of value with their trap plays on defense. So I wouldn't count them out just yet. An interesting buy though. Tweaker, No Vision, and Melon all going for Ghost, so that's going to mean no Paranoia. It's going to mean no Satchels, and we do have a P10 here coming in on the side of Seal. It seems like a player has disconnected, but that issue should resolve itself very quickly.
I feel 7 might be too much for a double Senti comp. Especially if they get sight, they can just lock down sight for post plants so hard.
That is true, but we do call it a double Sentinel comp, but we have to keep in mind that one of those Sentinels is Chamber, and his defensive capabilities are somewhat into question. Although it does let you keep your Vise Wall for the site, which can sometimes just absolutely destroy teams if they're not fully coordinated on their retakes. Just Singmu here, absolutely locked in, drawing a square on that wall. Let's see if our what are they called again? I have already forgot the name of my producer roles. There we go, though. We found one. I was gonna ask, can we find some tacti animals? And it's the tacti elephant to be found first. Can Ice Chaos find any more though? I can think of quite a few looking in a Shadow's Reach. And that's the round starting now. Are we going to see? We're going to switch to Sus's POV. Clearing out B main early. And Azula just being allowed to walk Rubble. And there we go. That's the trap plays I was talking about. Paranoia comes out.
Looks like we have a disconnect mid-round.
Yeah, it does appear that Lasang is having some issues with his connection, which is very unfortunate. Luckily, as a Sentinel, it's not the worst. Now, creeping up towards Seaside, just as Lasang leaves, does Azula somehow managing to force all of the team to rotate. But they realize, but it's too little too late. The plan comes in. And basically zero utility to be found on the side of Sus for this retake now. So you're probably clearing Waterfall, but I don't think that's enough.
Here.
And Azula finds no vision. And Nuzzles as well, taking out Nanas. And now, only one player left. Melon, can he do it? Unfortunately not. Falling to Azula. Very nice patience there from Sus, just waiting out. I am really surprised that Seal rotated so early though, and basically off zero info. And unfortunately we do have another tech pause. It's going to be the disconnect again from Seal.
Hey, I found another Tactibear elephant.
Hell yeah. This is a very well-known Tactibear shrine here and elephant. Some very interesting spells going on in that crack. In the crevice, even. I do believe there are some in CT spawn, just beyond where the player can reach. If we go exploring through the hallways, and there we go. It's an army. Holy, the lighting in this room is so dark. Dude. It just looks like a ball, yeah. Oh, there definitely is more. Of
There are
course.
2 rooms underneath the map, but I don't think they have anything in them.
Hell yeah. Another one. A very common spot where you throw your Fade Haunt. Maybe you can catch it. Is there a room in Tree? I cannot remember. I always think there's something. Yeah, there's something underneath the map. Oh,
There's 2 empty rooms underneath the map.
this is where the Revelation trailer takes place, right? Where Harbor and Astra, I believe, the Omega, Harbor and Astra are going to find. These doors are just for the teleporters, I believe. They are placed directly above both of them, or like somewhere close. And the P10 is ending now. And we're gonna see, unfortunately, Seal are deciding to play very passive-aggressive here. Very spread out. Which is gonna make it really hard for them on an eco.
Not ready yet.
See both horns coming out and Melon falling. And Nuzzle's finding one as well. And that's basically the round, unless we can see some like absolute amazing classic play. No vision drops. Yeah, unfortunately not. It's all up to Lasang and Nanas now. But these are not the plays you want.
One enemy remaining.
Getting snuffed out by a Prowler. And
Spike
we're
planted.
probably just opting to dying to the bomb here now. Flexing the absolute viperness that Nanas embodies with the classic and Con Buddy.
Wait, switch to my pure view.
Oh my god, that was scary. I didn't know we needed to put a jump scare warning on here, but I guess we do. Oh, then Nanas get spotted. Absolutely mugged. Don't worry, I already reconnected to you straight away.
Out of charges.
A lot of aggression here from both teams, but Nuzzles gets scanned and No Vision wants that revenge, but now put at 1 HP with the Stinger. Manages to get out. Both players resetting.
How are both of them alive?
I am not sure, but No Vision is not the best Omen player.
Not ready yet.
Just had to get that out there. I believe in Nuzzle's supremacy. All I'm going to say is look at the leaderboard. Nuzzles has been absolutely Omen different No Vision, but it's Nanas
Spike
here to
down.
control it if Nuzzles instead. Swings out, gets another.
One enemy
Unfortunately, the
remaining.
smoke there just not in time. Again, No Vision on the Omen, just lacking just a little bit. So you stop it here. All alone with the Bulldog. That animation caught me off guard there for a second. I was unaware that Prelude had a Bulldog.
30
Menu
seconds
bundle.
left.
Yeah, it's very nice. You get to look at a very amazing bundle before your death. You can see the ARP tap here. Not going for any sort of spam or anything, though. And Melon spots Starbit. Oh, he gets one. Picks up an operator. Not opting to save, though. Trying to find those kills. Finds another. And now, No Vision alone on C. Definitely going to want to secure that operator. But it looks like no. Starbit's going to hold on to that. Trying to go for a risky flick play there. And we can be sure Azula's going to be picking that up. Definitely well played by the side of Nanas there. You know, especially on these rounds where you expect your opponents to play a bit more aggressive on the ecos or the bonus rounds, just being willing to push yourself so deep onto C and say, I'm going to win this fight, is very good. But No Vision finally finds some nuzzles, but Dan able to take him down straight away as the Prowler comes in. A main fully secured now for the side of Sus. Azula not being able to find much value from this operator. And Lasang in a incredibly interesting off angle. Oh, but no! That was so close. Lasang, unaware of how lucky he just got.
Here.
They should be aware he appeared on minimap.
It's possible. And now we see Seal regrouping towards C, so maybe they are aware that Azula does have some sort of presence in this area. And see, as the Viper Orb drops, we're going to pull out the nade. And we're thinking about hitting the Horn and the nade come in. Managing to pass those Razor Vines. Nana's 1 HP here with a bookie, but drops down nevertheless. Traded out by Signu, but now 3v2. Bomb about to come down here. Oh, playing mind games. Signu does have the Fade ultimate. Are we going to see this come out here to secure the round? Or do we believe in our pure gunplay ability? Especially with Azula on an AWP, this should be a pretty clear retake.
I'll find you.
I do believe that's both players' positions revealed on the Horn. Everyone knows where everyone is. Melon lurking. Not spotted though. This is amazing. But the flick. Managing to avoid the operator just narrowly. And he finds the kill. Melon. Absolute amazing play in a 3v1 clutch. That's going to get them to defuse. That's going to get them an operator on defense. Courtesy of Azula. Oh!
I was going to comment on how good the Vise works in the post. But just losing that 3v1 situation.
Yeah. I mean, it's situations where you think, oh, we have our chamber. He has an this is a round secured. They cannot push. They cannot do anything. We don't need to commit our Fade ult. But no. You just gave him an opportunity. A 5%, a 10% chance to win the round. And now, the scores. It's not even, but it's getting there. See, very, very aggressive B push here. The Viper Wall comes up. Are they going to slow down or? No. Race Nade comes in.
Shadows traveling.
Still not on side just yet, but creeping ever closer. Maybe just trying to find a Vise Wall, but nothing to be found here. It's a very nice setup on B. But playing time instead. 50 seconds left. Still a lot of time to find value elsewhere on the map. As we see our Omen and Raze grouping towards C. Azula is spotted on A. But Melon's alone. No Vision. A little scared here. Decides to pull towards stairs. Just clearing before he rotates. Smoke towards C now. The Vise Wall is up though. And Nuzzle's taking the orb. Maybe planning an A rotate. But no, the team groups towards B. All 5 players now. The C door opens. We see the Omen smoke hitting C just before the B hit. The Viper wall goes up, but that side, Tweaker drops down. Melon drops Azula,
Spike down B.
and it's all but
10
lost.
seconds left.
Nuzzle finds one, but only 8
One
seconds left on the
enemy
round.
remaining.
The paranoia comes in, forced to back off, forced to leave the bomb. Very good round here on Seal. I was a little bit scared watching Sus, you know. They did take a long time there, and they kind of got crunched because of it. Not able to push a player in any specific area. Maybe if we got to play it in A main, maybe if we got to play it onto C side, we could have done something else in the round. But they weren't really able to find an opening here. And we see a timeout here called, and a lot of pings from the side of Seal towards A route. So maybe they're expecting some sort of flood A hit, trying to get past the utility. That definitely was an issue that all Germans suffered when it came to taking route control. Seal were just amazing at stopping us. And as I said, Seal defense side is really strong. They're really good at stopping you from getting in. And though we haven't seen as many trap plays, the util combination is definitely there. So Sus are going to have to step up now, or it's going to be a 9-9 tie. And at that point, with Seal's defensive capabilities, I think it just goes their way.
So far, both teams have struggled on the attack side to take the A rubble control.
Yeah, it's really interesting how the map has developed, and it is Seal here taking heavy A main control as we would think. But unfortunately, Seal have 4 players here gathered towards C. But hopefully with Nanas and Lassang here, we can defend C-side. Checking for a Vise Wall, not able to find it. In fact, I don't think I see a Vise Wall anywhere on this map. As the C-door opens, we see Novision in a very good position. He finds one.
Spike
Not
down
able
C.
to get out though, traded out by Azula. And now the C flood comes in, clearing C-side. Unfortunately, Nano's not taking an opportunity to peek here. And Dan securing the C-side for his team. But last thing is really close to that C waterfall smoke. It looks like he wants to peek out at any moment. The Faith Collar comes in. Nanos finds 2, traded out by Azula. But again, just amazing retake here. The Fatal came in. Players dropping left, right, and center. And just amazing coordination.
Save the day. Easy.
And now it is tied 9-9. 2-4 on defense to the side of Seal. Just showing how dominant they are at holding space. I think we need to see some heavy A aggression here from Sus. Otherwise, they're just giving up too much space too early in the round. And it has been costing them, but unfortunately, it doesn't even look like they're going to have a lurk on A. Maybe Starbit? He seems indecisive though, especially with the Omen Paranoia coming out. And again, just instantly Seal taking that space, allowing them to play for the retake. Now the horn comes in. That's going to reveal that there's a player. A lobby, but no vision. And Melon rotating towards B regardless. Clearing out B main. It's basically a C hit now. Though, Sus have noticed that the Prowler came out and they are trying to retake that B main space now. Leaving Azula to defend Mount all by himself. With the rendezvous. Locked and loaded. It's just if they peek, which with both Nanas and Lassang being no vision, finds Dan. And Melon finds Singu.
Spike down B.
I'm not quite sure what happened to B. It looks like the players tried to bait out the Vital, but just couldn't. And they fall.
We're done. redundant.
Starbit finds Tweaker finally. A rubble is going to be given to the side of Sus. For the first time on attackers, it feels like maybe they have
30
control of A
seconds
main.
left.
But no vision holding from A-Link. And with Baby Doll broken, it's going to be hard for them to cross. But they get into tree regardless. Azula, he finds Lasang, but aware of the chamber ultimate, decides to rotate safely. And now, that is an operator that's going to be hiding in A main, but with everyone going from tower, it appears, that's not going to be an issue. No vision ulting behind Azula. But the Viper Wall actually saving it. But it didn't matter. No vision finds Azula anyways. Melon dropping Starbit. And Nuzzles. Again, just the team play on Seal on defense is just outstanding. 5 rounds in a row now. They lost the pistol. And unfortunately, when that happens, you're usually going to lose the second round. But ever since they've had a Vandal, they have not lost a round. Sus need to call a timeout here, but I don't think they actually have any. So they're kind of just stuck in this situation where they need time to find an opening, but no time is being given. Just instant A aggression for the past 3 or 4 rounds now. And with both Nanas and Lasang playing on C, it's really hard for them to take side without taking sufficient damage. And finally grouping towards A, but it's again that A aggression, the paranoia, the grenade, the C's, everything in combination just stops them. And now, slowly creeping into the Fade Hall. And they're going to get cleared out. The smoke drops. And we do see Tweaker is 1 HP. He's going to get flushed out by Dan's nade. But Melon, just amazing awareness there. Here's the drop, goes for the spray, finds the kill. 4v4 now. Both raises taken out of the picture. But no vision. He's going to get caught. We're going to see a spam here from 2 players, but not taking any damage, really. The Siege comes in. Azula, though, no vision, getting greedy, not rotating, not getting out. And now A main, after 1 minute, 30 long seconds, belongs to Seal. But we saw last round. It doesn't matter if they take A main, because it's the retake that matters. They need to be able to deal with the retake. We're going to see Fade Prowler is coming in. It does spot Melon. But Melon does spot Singus, sorry. But Lasang again. Dropped by Singmu. And now B side. Basically, it's fully controlled by Sus here, but you can see the Fatal come in. A Judge on the side of Nanas. And with these players low HP, maybe able to find some value. Forced to pull out the classic. Gets one, but traded out by Nuzzles. And it took them a while, but they finally got around on the board. It's been since the anti-eco, since they've won around. And now, hopefully this will bring up the mental.
I mean, they've finally been doing what I wanted them to do for the past 5 rounds, which is just re-clear A after the util.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the best re-clear, but it worked. And they had numbers to post-plant.
They did it. They flushed out Rubble. They took the time, and hopefully we can see a bit more of that from them. But it looks like Azula is going to be posted up on A all by his lonesome. Pushing out the rendezvous, forced out instantly by the Odin. And now Tweaker's slowly creeping up towards Rubble. After that first re-clear, they don't want to give up A main again. No vision, forced to be pushed out to B main. The door opens. We're going to see a smoke here come out. Thorns activated on the side of C side. But no Vice Wall here, so C now looks pretty open if we exclude the Viper Orb, which isn't up yet. Basically everything is covered on the side of Seal now. No potential for lurks. Refreshing that team in smoke is going to cause Sus to rotate here towards A, but they're unaware of Tweaker's positioning here, and I'm not sure how they're going to be able to clear this out. Looks like it's just a dry swing. Tweaker finds Dan. And now without a duelist, this entry is going to look a lot harder for
30 seconds left.
Sus to complete. But they do get A main, smoking off stairs, but actually deciding to move the bomb towards the B site. The Vice Wall finally triggered. A smoke covers tower, but trying to throw the bomb
10
over
seconds
towards his
left.
teammate, but already in position and not wanting to peek upper. Stop it finds two. Tweaker gets Singmu, but
Last player standing.
it's going to be Melon that drops him with the Odin. Yeah. We've seen a lot of struggle with time and taking A main on sus, and hopefully with this timeout, we're going to see some of those visions come to life. Because it's like my co-caster here said, Tommy, when they don't clear rubble, when they don't re-clear, or when they don't aggress, they just lose out. They lose so much space. And when you're playing against players like Nanas, you cannot give them space to play with, because they will lurk in every nook and cranny, and you only have a Fade, you only have two Prowlers, you have a Haunt, and sure, it's refreshable, but the map has so many just places where you can hide, so many off angles. We saw Tweaker as well, playing on route, destroying Dan in the process, just having such an unfortunate time on this attack half. I see.
Especially with them able to keep this A control, it just means they can rotate the Odin to other choke points. It just makes it impossible for any entries to happen.
I think a lot of that has come down to Nanos though, because whenever one thing drops, Nanos can either put up their wall or their orb, and they basically have always had control of all three lanes, no matter what No Vision does. And in this case, that is dying B main to a gold player.
There.
And now after taking that body, we're going to see a little bit of a regroup towards A lobby. Azula though, trying to find value on C. I'm really surprised we're sticking to these like C anchors from Azula, because there really hasn't been much aggression in C main. They don't really re-clear. They're kind of happy to give you that space. They want you to walk onto the C side. Prowler comes out, and somehow it does catch Nuzzles. The door's going to open, but it's Odin in lock. Horn. That's going to reveal the Odin. Nuzzles get through, but absolutely decimated by his own teammate Viper Molly. Oh no, even I believe that was from Nanas on the door. And just an Odin showdown now.
Odin just
22 kills
ripping
on
into
Melon.
them again as well.
Yeah. A light has been shined on the Odin, and unfortunately, that's at the demise of Sus.
I commented earlier that if they could get the post plants, they'd win the rounds. But they're not even able to get the post plants is the problem.
Yeah. We haven't seen any util from Starbit, I believe, on these post plants, and that has made it so much easier for Seal, who are already really good on the retake, to just destroy them. And now, a Paranoia comes in that forces both players off of Mount. And now Dan just trying to go in, but No Vision holding his ground, finds two. Pulls out a Sheriff, tries to start spraying, but he dies to his satchel.
Satchel kill.
Now Azula's going to have to kill Melon here if he wants any chance of winning the round. And he's dropped. Bits out the Vice Wall. Though, I don't believe that was intentional. 2v3 now. Nana is finding Singu.
Last player standing.
All in the hands of Nuzzles. A Bulldog in hand. He's got the bomb. He's got the ult. Every tool at his disposal to win this round. But with 3 players, it's a question of does he have the aim, the raw mechanical skill to win 3 fights? We're going to see coming towards A, a little scared.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
Bomb goes down.
Spike planted.
But now all 3 players A main boombot, the satchels.
Bomb buddy out.
It goes in. That's gonna reveal. And he drops into a tree. The flash catches him. They know exactly where he is. He digs too!
Satchel out.
There's a dream. He drops one. Faking a TP, but they're aware. He drops another. 1 HP! But Tweakers
Like you could stop me.
drops Nuzzles. The dream that was almost awakened.
Shame. I love explosions.
Defenders win.
13-10 here. Now to Sus. And it's going to be a devastating loss here for Sus. Especially going into Seal's bind, which it's just... It's absolute cinema. Once you see Seal on bind, you're never going to want to watch a pro game again. You're just going to watch Seal on bind every day for the rest of your life. And now I do believe we will take a little break, just so our players can refresh their drinks, maybe use the restroom. So we will be with you shortly. I'm not sure if stream can hear me. No? Okay, thank God. If you want to speak more, Tommy, you can. Just like poke me or something. What the fuck is that ad? Bro, what are these sponsors?
Hey, and how you doing? I said safety's what I lack, 'cause every time I see your face, I feel my soul crack. Did you see me cross the room? The only soul I saw was you. The only soul I ever knew. I wish you knew. Stay right here. I fallen through the night. If you catch me, I might die if you do. Should I stay right here? I stand between your eyes, but why am I surprised that it's you? Yeah, headed out past midnight. Thought it'd be okay since it's been a while. Couldn't tell you why you always feel right. When how you turn away, always gotta buy. Couldn't tell you what I wanted, knowing that it hurts, but just you got it, but they got it. Had a bullet left to put it in the air and lost it. Cause it at the way you really tried it. Got your grip on my thoughts, I don't know what to do. Catch a glimpse of you, everything goes out of use. It's unhealthy a little, I hold back for you, knowing how little you would respect what I choose. Not the guy that you love, just the guy across the room. Yeah. Did you see me cross the room? The only soul I saw was you. The only soul I ever knew. I wish you knew. Stay right here. I've fallen through the night. If you catch me, I might die if you do. Should I stay right here? I stand between your eyes, but why am I surprised that it's you? I just want a house with a pool in the backyard. Sipping California with your girl in the bathtub. You say you're the one, but you ain't got no funds now. Chasing the sun, cause we know it don't go down. I just want a closet full of Louis and Goyard. We in LA, all we do is fucking run around. Checking my phone, shorty, all of my mentions. Like, can you take me somewhere expensive? Somewhere expensive, yeah. Did I mention? Bought you that necklace, it wasn't impressive. Now I got money, I'm drowning in blessings. And she getting obsessive with me. Bitch, I'm sun-kissed on my feet. Highest thread count on my sheets. Got that black horse on my keys. I just want a house with a pool in the backyard. Sipping California with your girl in the bathtub. You say you're the one, but you ain't got no funds now. Chasing the sun, cause we know it don't go down. I just want a closet full of Louis and Goyard. We in LA, all we do is fucking run around. Checking my phone, shawty all of my mentions. Let me take you somewhere expensive.
I'm muted. Okay, so the next map is Bind, which is picked by CEST. So I mean, they should have some strats at least prepared there. But like maybe they didn't know, but this is actually Seal's best map, I think. And they destroyed all Germans on this map. So wait, no, this is Seal's map pick. I'm stupid. Yeah, of course. So this is Seal's map pick, so they should have like something more, like some more strats prepared. We've seen on Lotus that they have a lot of defense rounds, defense plays. We should expect to see some more of that on Bind. 1 second, I think the players are ready. Yeah, the players are ready.
I have returned. Are we live?
Okay, we are live and we're gonna move into the agent select in 5, 4, and wait, and okay, I don't know why I said. Yeah, agent select, we're gonna move into it in like 10 seconds or like as long as the fucking stream gets, you know. Yeah, you can mute me.
I do apologize, stream. It appears that Ice Chaos is doing another fuck up. Yes, and now we have agent select.
I see a Reyna. I
see dead people. Holy. Putting Singmu on Reyna is an interesting choice, to say the least. I'm interested to see how that turns out. But besides that, mostly a normal comp for Sus. It's Seal that I'm more interested in. I feel like we haven't seen Gecko in a while.
Arguably the old-fashioned Bind comp,
Yeah.
rather than what we see nowadays, with more of a fade sky.
I do believe they played Gecko against Oz yesterday, but I don't remember too much about it. I just remember we basically got decimated. It was very unfortunate. But again, Seal, a very defender-sided team from what I've seen, and having to start on attack, maybe will give Sus here an opening in game 2. Yes. See some very heavy showers aggression from both teams. The Razornade comes in. Tweaker drops to Singu. Not able to dismiss, though, choosing for the heal. And that's going to cost him the death to Melon. And now, Dan finds Blazing. And
Poison orb emitting.
unfortunately now, for Seal, Sus definitely have a real opportunity to win this. Sheriff's in hand on both players. And Nuzzles finds Nanas. And Melon. Now, 1v1. Nuzzles v No Vision. The fight of the century. No Vision managing to get out with the Shrouded Step, though. Buying full utility. Double TP, double smoke, paranoia. And that's going to give him the ability to get out and reposition very quickly here. Bomb goes down. Oh, Nuzzle sees No Vision, gets the tag. TP's close now. This is scary. And the gun model It's going to block no vision, but he gets a headshot through the wall. A 3k. And Nuzzles again, absolutely destroying no vision. And now, with the pistol on the side of Sus, this is a game, if I do say so myself.
I mean, at first, I thought they were going to go for the VCT strat, which has won 95% of pistols, where you just send 4 people through showers all the way onto A site. But it's just showers battle between the 2 teams.
Yeah.
This game.
Either Sus did their research, or they got extremely lucky on their shower stack. And now the Viper Orb coming out, allowing Seal to walk all the way up here, and on the force with full Stinger full shields here. They're gonna run in. Nuzzles isolated. Dan chasing, Tweaker chasing him down.
Toxin screen down.
Wingman getting the bomb down now here, and Starbit checking for any potential lurkers, but it's gonna be a 5v5 retake here from Halls. I don't know, he comes in. It's gonna stall a little bit, but didn't really catch too many players. And then Tweaker finds one with a Stinger. Langstein gets the trade on Starbit. That's a Bulldog now.
One enemy remains.
Players dropping left, right, and center, but it's the Stingers just absolutely decimating here. Solid the Stinger. He finds one. Gets the heal. 1 bullet in hand. Going for a reload. No vision though.
Gun here.
Here's it all.
Here.
And unfortunately for Sus, that little bit of hope they had immediately taken away by the 5 Stingers, yeah.
The G2 buy. I love a bit of Stinger. It's probably going to get nerfed again, but it's always fun to see it.
I just wish more teams would do plays like this, honestly. Both in Throw City and in Pro Play, and even in Ranked. In Ranked, you never see this stuff, and it's so oppressive. It's been statistically proven to be the correct play, and Seal are going to pay for that. Sus will pay for that. And
Here.
many other pro teams as well. See, an interesting Viper Orb here lineup. I do believe that's going to cut off Elbow, and with both players on B stacked towards Elbow, that's going to cut off the line of sight here. Sus once that goes up. Dan, however, rotating off that orb. As we see Seal moving towards the A side, both Raise
Poison
and
orb
Fade.
emitting.
Holding hands. Orb goes up. That causes Nana's to orb. And it's also going to bait out a Raise Nade. Definitely, again, a lot of early Raise Nades on the side of Sus. Footsteps heard in showers. Azula is aware the Seas comes out. It's going to catch him. No vision taking him down though before it could attach.
30 seconds left.
And now Tweakers finds Dan. No vision finds Starbit. 2v4. Can they do this?
There.
Hopefully they can just die to the bomb here. But maybe they could find a pick and open up the rounds. That's a first step. They know at least one on bench. Oh, again, maybe playing for audio here, trying to bait something out from Tweaker. The Molly comes in. That's not going to catch him, though. See, no vision teleporting to triple stack. Tweaker caught by that Marshall and shooting no vision through the smoke headshot. I'm sure Nuzzles will be happy about that. Hopefully, he can find that Vandal. Though, unfortunately, it was actually just a Guardian. Both players going to choose to fall to the bomb here.
I mean, that A side take just shows why Seal are like probably one of the best teams at this map in TC2.
Yeah. I can't think of any other team that does what Seal do on Bind. It's just unmatched. I do not recall Seal winning a map with the opponents having more than 10 rounds. It's always like 13-3, 13-8, 13-6. They're just so dominant. And now, again, pushing up in showers here. The Odin coming out.
Launching smoke.
You hear the tears of Sus raining from that Odin. I too was a victim of Melon and the Odin. And now, after applying that pressure, getting Nanas in a good position, we're going to see here, rotate towards B. Singyu, though, Reyna, Vandal, could hopefully destroy. That's a footstep. Definitely a mishap on the side of Seal. And it does look like we're going to get a rotate off that, with Starbit coming over towards the B side. Definitely the correct play. Still, having 2 on A.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke's coming out, the Prowler. Trying to take sights. Tingu finds no vision though. See the fade, ultimate coming in, but with no smoke. Starbit finds Langsing, traded out by Melon. Odin ripping through them. And now,
I'm going for a flank.
on a fast flank, but yeah.
Hard.
Looks like
Definitely
absolute awareness.
One
And that's the Odin down. Dan finds Tweaker. And now, all of a sudden, a 4v1. All in the hands of Nanas and their lurk. But with a Bulldog in hand, I don't think they can do this. Trying to slice that pie. Finds Azula, but drawing circles. Unfortunately, it's going to result in their death. We're here to aim, not draw circles. This is what happens when you stare too much at your Viper up, guys. Make sure you do your warm-ups. Your ISO ritual.
I'm coming for
Now,
you, Sabine.
both teams here with rifles. Lasang, unfortunately, forced to play Stinger. Nana's refusing to buy them, it seems.
Poison orb emitting.
It's a very heavy B hit from Seal. Taking space off Hookah and Long very early in the round, but Dan finds Nana. Not allowing for any lurks, and this is basically going to lock them into a B hit here. We see the Omen smokes do come out, the Paranoia catching both the elbow players now. And it's the showstopper on Dan. Can he find one? Yeah, he does. Singer drops. Tweaker finds nozzles as well. That's both the elbow players.
Gotcha. Out of charges.
And now Dan out with his own showstopper finds Lasang. Now 3v1 yet again. But this time all up to no vision. And again, we're just drawing circles on Azula. Sabit finds a trade on no vision. And now back-to-back whiffs on the side of Seal in those critical 3v1 clutches. As no vision having no vision on Azula.
I'm surprised Azula won that fight in Hookah. I mean, Melon literally saw the gun model about a second before Azula even took the fight.
I mean, it's possible that there was a lapse in judgment here from Melon, just not realizing that the gun model was sticking out. Unfortunately, just that does happen sometimes, and now Seal forced to eco.
Where are you?
Again, heavy showers aggression from Sus, making sure that no one's looking up, but 4 players grouped up towards Cobby. The dust settles and now Sus only have 2 players.
Spike planted.
Seal trying to get rifles. And it's secured now. A 2v4. The bomb's down. And with only Reyna ult in hand, this is going to be very hard for Sus, but they're going for it anyway. Slicing the pie, trying to find a player. And it doesn't really look like there's any individual player isolated enough to find a 1v1 here. See a Molly coming out, trying to clear bench. Prowler spots Sangu. That's both players' positions revealed now. The Paranoia comes in, but no one peeks. Sus now forced to save. Another amazing eco round here for Seal. Just buying 1 or 2 rifles just gave them an opportunity to win the round, and they took it, absolutely decimating all of the Showers players for just leaving Cubby open for the past 4 or 5 rounds now.
I mean, Seal do very well to have so much util for their post plants. And if they just keep hitting sites and saving that util, they should win almost every attack round from now. But I think the rounds they've lost so far is because they have wasted that util and just let the defense side just get a foot in.
We do see here, we're going to commit the Gecko ult. That's going to allow us to take Hookah. And is also going to catch Sangu. Now the Paranoid coming in. Blind yet again. It's all up to Nanas here to defend. The Molly comes in. And Nanas finds Nuzzles.
Last player standing.
No vision. Taking Azula down. Finally finding that head.
Spike planted.
Starbit unfortunately forced to save his rifle here. Little wary of a flank play though.
You want more? Here's more.
Can Starbit find one here? No. Unfortunately dropping to Melon. Losing that last rifle they had. And that is going to mean Sus are on a bit of an eco here. Choosing not to buy into the round with only 2 Vandals. Though we do have 4 ultimates.
Acht, if you want, you could switch by POV for a second for a little surprise.
There.
Somehow Seal have the read here, going for aggressive Showers play with Sus actively fighting Cubby this round instead. Flushing out Lasang.
TP not heard in heaven.
Yeah, and that's full A side now. But Sus are in a really good position to just instantly retake if they want to.
How is Nanas alive?
Tweaker drops one, Melon drops another. And now Sus are in a really poor position.
Spike planted.
Oh, again, no vision, just playing very ratty angle here. And Tweaker drops down. It looks so over now for Sus.
From my stuff. Super easy to pick off.
We're going to see here a timeout. Called by the head coach. Hopefully, they have some valuable words they can give here to Sus to help them on their defense. These A aggression just haven't been working out here. I need to stop inspect. Oh my god. Just the VCT knife. It's just destroying my ears. Thank you, Ice Chaos, for saving me from the torture. We do see a couple of pings here from Seal towards Showers. Maybe trying to get a bit aggressive. We did see last round, Sus opted to push Cubby, and maybe that could be a round decider.
I don't think there's much that can be done by Sus, to be honest. They can't really fight on site because the util overwhelms them, and they're not really winning the gunfight, so I think they just have to play retake here and let Seal just waste most of their util to take site.
We do have a Viper ult though, and that could be used to help take control of Long, as I do find that Seal have been very good at taking hookah control. They do usually spend a lot of high value utility at taking that, but no, instead deciding to go for a Showers push. We did see this. Oh, and they're gonna get absolutely crunched by nades. Dan finds 2, but unfortunately dropped to Nanas. And now
I
3v2.
think the second accidental.
Slowly creeping up. Oh no! Oh no! Azula!
Spike planted. Don't get in my
That does
way.
give an ability to win the round though.
Here.
Sus on retake. And instead facing Nana's ultimate. No counter ult inside though.
Don't
Oh!
get in
And it finally comes out, but the Viper Molly in hand, on the bomb, getting past the Gecko Flash somehow, and using the rain ult to sneak past Nanas with the invisibility, and they get the defuse, as well as giving the ult point to to Nuzzles. Sorry, hopefully trying to find one more ult in this half, but with 3 rounds left, it's very unlikely.
Make them beg.
Still, very good timeout here from Sus. I'm sure their IGLs and their coaches had a lot to say about that round because they did look pretty coordinated despite the fact that Azula made a very critical mistake that almost cost them the round.
I think they were lucky to get that many kills and showers. I think Dan probably shouldn't have got that second. It looked accidental to me. So I think they've got very lucky to win that round.
Even so, when you're on the server, it is all a game of luck at the end of the day. And Tweaker's amazing play with the showstopper, just back to back. Game 1, game 2. I'm going to see a lot of teleports here from Sus now, but Nana's right behind them. And all of Seal know, he finds one. But Azula isn't aware. No. There's absolute zero communication on the side of Sus there. Not quite sure why Starbit didn't say anything, but maybe Sus were just too focused on fighting the plays on site that they were willing to forgo Nana's positioning behind them. But now Seal 2 rounds up here on the attack half. And we're going to see players not quite sure where they wanted to go, but a very aggressive push here in short. Singu finds one, Dan finds another. Now, all of a sudden, this eco round looks winnable. The Viper Molly comes out. Dizzy catches one. All players deciding to take cover in hookah. We see the Fatesy Horn coming out. 4v2. Numbers absolutely in the side of Sus, but...
One enemy remaining.
And again, Azula drops no vision. 1 HP, the classic is enough. Lasang is trying to go for the round though. Doesn't care about a Viper Orb. He just cares about winning it for his team. He finds one through the smoke, but unfortunately, it was the Viper Orb that caused him to die there. To a body shot.
Last round in the half.
I like the TP play there, just crunching on the beam A and B short. Just taking all of their man control away from Seal. But
I think
they have
Seal
guns,
really
they should be
have
winning.
pushed back a little less, honestly. Maybe they weren't aware of the economical struggle Sus were having and thought they were fighting on even terms, but no. Sus wanted to get greedy and Seal fell right for it.
Bring them down. Face your fear.
Fade Horn coming in here, but it isn't going to catch any players. All players here stacked towards showers. Dan finds Tweaker, and Tweaker finds Dan. Both raises out of the picture here. Still a 4v4. Bomb hasn't gone down, instead deciding to rotate through the teleport. Starbit finds Melon. No one's on B-side. The wingman goes in. That's the bomb down. And here, we have a lurk here, but the Fade Horn is going to flush out Nanas. And now, 2 players here looking, Link and Fountain respectively. This could cause a lot of trouble for Seal. Maybe getting a 6-6 tie here on the round. But Nanas is a little bit aware of a potential short player, but instead posting up to hold halls. Nuzzles drops Nanas, and now Hookah Who can control? No Vision finds Azula. He finds Stop It. Not giving up the round just yet. The Viper Volley comes in. Mosh lands. That is going to delay the plan just a little bit, but now a 2v1. No Vision finds another. TP's out. Takes it all.
Oh,
Finds him, but unfortunately, with
just
no time left. That is a
I
5
thought No Vision had blundered again.
Switching sides.
I thought it was like a Crashies moment on Lotus.
Same. I'm quite thankful that he cancelled that ult just in the nick of time. Very chaotic round there. But now, returning back to pistol rounds. Looks like both teams here want to get aggressive up in short. Gonna leave nozzles here to lurk through showers. And with all three of our A plays pushed up towards Cubby, definitely
Cover going out.
Oh, but instead, last second going towards showers, not wanting to leave the map too open. And now Novish loves to push Cubby here, especially on these pistol rounds, but it's Tweaker that finds 2 instead. He finds 3! Novish in 1 HP, but it's a 2v5. The Raise Nade comes in, that's going to push Azula back. It's going to give No Vision the opportunity to escape. And Nuzzles with a Sheriff. See a paranoia coming in from Cubby. Very good awareness there, trying to support his team, but doesn't quite catch Nuzzles here.
One enemy remaining.
And now, both players staring at each other. 1 HP, No Vision, takes down Azula.
Ice Chaos having a bit of a Prius moment there, not catching a single kill from Tweaker. Just causing a little Ice Chaos crash out here.
And now again, we see Tweakers just able to rack up those ult points. 4 out of 8 already. Though, not getting aggressive this round, it appears. Not wanting to farm. Instead, we have No Vision here in showers alone. Playing with the Outlaw, getting a very nice off angle here. But there is no looks. Instead, 2 plays here, group towards short. And down, waiting for a move. Not forcing stingers, unfortunately. Only 3 sheriffs in hand. And there we go. No Vision finds one with the Outlaw. Decides to get out. Regrouping. I don't believe the Viper Wall is up here, so A is pretty open for Seal. Now, all of Sus's players gathered towards B side. The horn comes out, though it doesn't catch Dan. We do see Tweakers here, holding. Now, pushing up towards Hookah. Melon finds Dan, though. Tweaker finding Starbit and Azula. And Singu. And now that is 1 point off the showstopper. Already round 3. And that could cause them to win this bonus round here, in fact. If we can see just some aggression from Tweakers, finding it all, getting the showstopper for either the retake or even for some aggression outside of showers or long once they manage to take that control.
And this Outlaw going to be able to find hopefully 3 people on half shields this round.
It is on No Vision though, and unfortunately it doesn't appear like there are too many B players. Though Nanas is one of them. And he's pushing up so aggressively! And he finds Snuzzles! Now pushing out, hoping for a rifle it seems, but no.
There.
Falling back. And it does seem that Azula
Right
spotted
here.
that.
Gun here.
Trying to figure out if the weapon was dropped or taken. No Vision's repositioning here is really good though. Already inside of Hookah. Azula looks like his next victim. Is he going to give him the opportunity? Or is he going to back away?
I have the spike.
Again, more aggression from No Vision. Pushing up short. basically allowing his team to just stack A side, and no one has revealed their position here but Tweaker. So they might hit the side thinking there's only 1 or 2 players. No vision, you dirty dog. How are you here? You shouldn't be here. How do you find another? Thankfully, Azula does take him down, but too little too late, I would have to say. 30 seconds left on the round. And only 2 players here towards B. The Horn coming in. But they have to push out the Viper Wall. And Nanas is backside. Finds one. Finds another. Not even having to invest the showstopper. Timeout now from Sus. It's
We're seeing
so
completely
hard to
different
get
levels of understanding on this map. I mean, Seal just knows every timing, every different rotate, and Sus is just looking like fools in some of these rotates.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to admit that Seal do have a pretty stacked roster. 2 Immortals and 2 Ascendants. And basically 4 Immortals. I do believe 2 of them are Ascendant at the moment, though. Even... No Vision isn't an Immortal, guys. You heard that first. From Ice Chaos.
Yeah, he's actually a plat player. Trust.
He did get diffed by a plat player yesterday. Not to shrug my own ego or anything, but...
Wow.
Hey! We go after the big dogs here. I'm the little fish. Sus not able to commit to what Seal did. Trying to go for Sheriff half shields. They don't want to commit too much here, and honestly it's probably going to cost them, especially on this attack half. Sheriff's not able to find as much value as a Stinger when aggressing. And Heavy... Not so heavy, but definitely the pressure in showers, clearing everything out. The Prowler comes in. Now the Outlaw again. And with these half shields, it's going to rip straight through them. Very good call here, deciding to commit to the Outlaw again. And now Nuzzle's walking up. Doesn't seem like No Vision suspects a a lamp slug here. They're basically touching, and he's going to find the kill, I think. Nuzzles takes down No Vision. That's Outlaw in hand now. 4v4. And no players rotating from Seal, though. Scared that maybe Nuzzles has even pushed into spawn. The Razor is going to push him out, though. Unfortunately, with 2 of his teammates in tow, that's going to put Azula very low. Oh, Dan, sorry. And now Dan again, taking even more damage, basically 1 HP now.
30 seconds left.
All 4 players in that short area. The bomb goes down, but the wall, it drops, and no one's aware. Azula turns, but it's too late. Dan finally finding the trade lasting, but not before he takes 2. It's a 2v2.
One enemy remains.
The situation. Melon takes down Stop It. It's all up to Dan. He's 5 HP. He finds 1, but no. Can he do it? No, unfortunately. Nanas pushes up and finds Dan. Unfortunately, forced to reload there at the worst possible time. And Seal take their 11th round.
Both Seal and Sus at different times in the round, just being unaware of potential players in or around lamps, just leading to catastrophe for both sides.
Yeah. It was a really amazing play from Nuzzles there, but they just weren't able to squeeze out the full amount of value they needed to win a round. Especially after Tweaker came in with the showstopper, and he got quite a lot of damage, as well as forcing Nuzzles on to the teleporter, which made him a late lurk. But Rifles finally in both players' hands. Singu deciding not to buy shields for some reason. It's an interesting strategy.
Down you go.
Azula finding no vision. Tweaker hitting a collat with an AWP though. Wish we could have seen that, but too little too late. 4v3 now. Okay, point, it just seems like we're taking a lot of dry fights. Lasting finds one, but I mean, maybe this is what you was talking about with the timings. Lasting knowing when to peek. It's a possibility. I wouldn't put it past Seal. The satchel comes in, but doesn't outpulling them. Tweaker forced to back off just a little bit as they aggress. And now that satchel comes in. Dan getting pushed back into the Viper wall. Azula finds one. But Dan's gonna fall to Melon, and now all on his own, Azula.
Thought I was going to
All
see a
three
no-scope
players.
attempt from Tweaker there.
Oh, I would have loved that, but
30 seconds
Azula
left.
is getting the bomb down. He has his ultimate molly and a smoke. Basically, every ability he could ask for. A very aggressive spam, but if only Nanas had decided to look for short instead. Though, not that it mattered. Melon takes down Azula, and that is match point now for Seal.
7 chances now for Seal.
Is it off? It's off.
If PRX can fold, so can Seal.
I mean, NRG did it before their roster change, so...
Now, I do believe Sus has a timeout here, so maybe we're going to see that called on.
I think they've used both in this first half.
Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Basically, they're lost now. No calling for help. I'm looking at the scoreboard, and honestly, it's so tragic. Though, Sus aren't giving up. Here, going for a 2-2-1 split here through long and short. And Dan, unfortunately, catching hellish strays from Nanas. Trying to use the nade to flush him out, but instead he crosses.
Toxin screen down.
Not giving up hook control just yet. And now players are very well positioned on the side of Seal.
I'll find you.
Poison's off.
Nuzzles wants to lurk, but hasn't quite been given the opportunity yet. You see the smokes here coming down on B, and it looks like the Brimwell is about to be invested. Though Nanas is still in hookah, but no, Nanas goes to support his team, and Azula manages to get into hookah just before. Now dropping onto site, he finds one. Melon backside, Nanas finally finds Azula. No vision. Dropping
To be honest, I think that round summed up the whole match. I think
Yeah.
that round summed it all up.
Definitely a lot of timing issues from both players, both teams even. Though definitely a lot more on the side of Sus. Never really felt like they had any true map control. Sure, we can talk to Tweaker.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna move him. Move. Hello. Hello, Tweaker.
Hello there,
Hello.
Tweaker, and apparently No Vision is here as well.
Why is that no vision?
Okay, he stole my ace. I don't like him. Get him off my team.
My ace last time we
Get
played
him off my team. Get him off my team. He stole my
Don't
ace.
worry, I'll server mute him. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
It's like there's a little bit of team drama.
Yes. I'll forgive him for like clutching up on that like last attack round. I'll forgive him. Just give me time. Till next match.
Till next match.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not quite surprised to see the absolute domination on Bind. I just saw the server mute on the stream. What the...
Yeah.
Well, anyways, how do you feel about the game? Did you at any point have any
I mean, my
fear?
my team won me like Lotus. I had to get them back for a bind win. Like they fully carried me on Lotus. I was so tilted. They brought me back, and I fully reset it for like bind, and like it's all on them. I like just shot them. I guess. Nothing much.
I mean, you did a lot of shooting. That was, yeah.
I mean, they
Do you have
deserve it.
anything
Bro.
to ask, Tommy?
W team, they deserve it.
You'll be happy to know Ice Chaos saw about 20% of your total kills on bind.
Oh wait, that's like average Ice Chaos numbers. It's fine. Like that's above average actually. Above
Ooh,
average. Actually.
good to know.
You know your collat on defense? Like, yeah, that no.
It was just no vision POV.
Yeah, it was no vision dying POV.
Fine.
He didn't die on pistol.
Killing my
He killed
aces,
Azula
killing
at
my
the end,
fucking,
right?
like
Yeah,
wildcat
he
kills?
stole the ace at the end on pistol.
Wildcat kills even? Fuck man. Average.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I don't know, bro. It's just
I mean,
Okay.
you built up your showstopper, which became a pretty pivotal part of your round 4, I believe.
On 4. I don't remember, bro. I got so many kills,
Oh,
like too many.
fair enough. Bro was
That's
just farming.
actually I can try and pull out his stats. Let me just find the stats.
Unfortunately, none of you are my friends, so I cannot actually see the
Yeah, I
mean,
can.
I
I can.
have-
Let me just
I mean,
switch
I'm
into
back on the
stats.
240 hertz. I was playing on 60 before against them, and we lucky dominated them. So that's fine.
Team names are wrong. Second.
No worries.
Wait, you were playing on 60 hertz?
On the last time we played them.
There you go. Can you see the?
Damn.
And now I'm 240,
not
and
yet.
we just
Not
did
yet.
that.
Not yet. There you go.
I mean, I've been playing on
Well, you're not streaming,
540
by the way,
recently,
but
and that
yes.
makes 60
there we
feel
go.
I am.
absolutely
It's not showing on
horrific.
stream, but like there's delay.
Okay. Yes, we do have them. This is
Yeah.
BBL though, which BBL and CS players. This is
Yeah.
not
No.
game.
It's the actual match. Just the team names are wrong.
Oh, okay. I was really confused there for a sec.
Yeah. Just team names are wrong. I know. I should have. It's 26-11. That's a
Holy
great
crap!
fucking
Tweaker
score.
has left Ace and joined BBL.
No.
Oh, he's
okay,
joined
yes.
Sus now. Tweaker's
No!
joined Sus now.
Oh fuck.
The
And
Rostamania
lost.
kicked in
I
for
won
the
against my own
Rossi.
team. I won against my own team, guys. First.
Oh my god. I'll never. Okay. There you
God,
go.
7 first kills though in 18 rounds is impressive.
I mean, it's lucky as disappointment because we didn't win 13-3. And the disappointment, honestly. Like I'm not happy.
Did you not beat us 13-3 yesterday?
Yes. We only went 13-3 on bind. Unless Nanas is like gone.
There we go. It's
Ah,
fixed now.
okay.
It's fixed now.
I mean, yeah, Nanas on Viper was really good.
Yeah. He just sets me
Though,
up like that. He's not Rossica
I
like
mean,
that.
Nuzzles as well on the Viper, on the enemy team as well. Caught no vision of quite a few times, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Another question, Tweaker. Your next match of playoffs will be against the winner of BBL against 8 AM. Who do you think is gonna win?
I don't know. Last rivals I lost to Kez, and last rivals I also played against like with Fader, so I don't know. I'm happy with both. I just want to kill them. Like win against them.
Do you think you can win against them? No matter who.
Easily.
Yeah.
Doesn't even
it's-
matter.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
one of the
about-
teams does have Yamako, so
Okay, actually I'm scared. Fuck.
That's a
Fuck.
free
Wait,
win then.
don't show that. Don't show that on broadcast, bro. What? He's gonna get mad at me.
Ice Chaos is special. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. That's everything for this stream then. We're gonna end the stream now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And
Goodbye.
Thank you for the
Tschüss.
game. For the stream. You can end stream now, Turt.